Good morning, guys. Well, it is morning now. I was just thinking, like, on my way into work and whatnot, the saying that I used to go by was, "It's better to ask forgiveness than permission." And I was listening to a podcast, and the guy was talking about how he was in some mall that was broken down and whatnot, and before he went there, he put like Universal Studios stickers on his truck and hauled a Bluesmobile out there and whatnot and drove around the mall. The police came, took a look at the vehicle, took a look at him, saw all this, and he had a sheriff's vehicle too, like an old one, and so he had to escort to the mall to do all this kind of stuff. And he was there with his friends and all that, and he just talked to him normal, like, and he got away with it. And I was thinking back in time, like when I was a kid and stuff. This is before camera phones and all that nonsense. And like I remember driving through the school parking lots and stuff and doing donuts because nobody would be around on weekends. Nobody would be around, period. And there'd be student parking, like quotation marks, and you'd be able to go there. There was no cameras, there was no security cameras, none of that stuff. Nobody even cared. And I remember doing all sorts of crazy stuff, even like in grade school, because we had portables. And figured out that if I brought a wrench and stuff to school, that I'd be able to undo all the wood going around them, and you'd be able to go into that area. And I knew there was like basketballs and soccer balls and tennis balls, so I was like the coolest kid in school because I could get the stuff back. And like I went there obviously on off hours, or I'd stay after school and do all that kind of stuff. And even growing up, like going, like just want to do something crazy, go on your dirt bike, go have fun, go through the farmers fields and whatnot. And you knew the ones to stay away from. You were allowed to go through gravel yards and stuff. Nobody would chase you out. These days people have cameras, they know instantaneously you're going to be up on YouTube. They're like, I'm going to call the cops, and they're chasing you down and be all crazy like. And it's amazing how much in life has changed. Like I got in trouble in the office here recently because I went and grabbed some pens from the boss's office. I didn't think anything of it, but I got in trouble. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, this is kind of new. But like I remember there's a memory of mine where me and my nephew and one of my cousins, and we took our tin boat, 9.9 horsepower and 14 feet long, and we hit that wave, and we went out of the water, came back in, crashed down, and Terry was standing, and we were sitting, and we were regretting sitting because man, did our tailbones hurt. But like all I'm trying to say is, it's better to ask forgiveness than permission in some cases. And when you want to have fun, sometimes you're in the moment, sometimes you just want to do it, and before you know it, you're skiing behind your van in a school parking lot, whipping around doing donuts, and everybody's having a blast, and there's nobody around. Like tailgates open on the back, everything's going on, sound blasting, like the sound blasting, music's blasting, and whatnot. And morning, and you just these are some of the best memories because it was better to ask forgiveness than permission. And so much these days, you have to have like permits after hot work permits. You have to have people watching you to make sure everything is all safe, and then you have to have all the credibility and the training, and then all the insurance and stuff. And by the time you get all that stuff done, you've already spent like $20,000, and it's crazy. Like some of the craziest scenes in movies were done sketchy without permits and people watching and stuff. Like, yeah, let's just do this, get this done, get the scene, get out. And that's the way it is. So it's kind of fascinating to me how much has changed in my lifetime. And not always for the better. Like, we want everybody to be safe, but we also want to be able to have fun too. And I think we put too many rules, we regulate things too much. So, just my thoughts. Take care, guys. Peace.